video is about changing the brake pads on a 2005 Ford Mustang. Now, I think it goes from 2005 to 2010, so it covers a few years there. And so the first thing you want to do is, if you can, take it down to a car wash or somewhere where you can clean those rotors. See in here, all this, you want to get all that clean in there as much as possible, because that's going to be what you're going to be working on. If you don't, you'll have that brake dust everywhere, all over you. And I don't know how good it is to be breathing that stuff, so I always try to clean it as very best as possible. And once you clean it, that's when you want to work on it. You don't want to clean it and then wait a few days, because there's more brake dust on there. And then, you know, safety first. Always make sure that the car is, you know, if you can get it as level as possible, and then get some stuff under the wheels. You don't want the thing to roll back on you and then fall down off the jack. All right, well, we're going to pause and we'll come back. Now what you want to do is you're going to have to compress this caliper. You can do it one or two ways. If you have a big C-clamp, you can just simply take off these bolts up here. And once you take off the bolts, just pull this unit off right here and then put a C-clamp to push in that caliper. Because if you're not, you won't have enough space in here to put the new pads on. So if you just have a screwdriver, you can just stick it in this hole right here and then push it to the right to pull that caliper and compress that caliper right there. You can see how it has more slack now, and so you just take it and then compress it and just hold some pressure on it. And then if you have a dual caliber like this one, you'll go to the bottom and just kind of do the same thing, and just keep doing it till you get that caliper pressed back in there and you get some slack on here. Once you've done that, then you can take off these two bolts. You'll see a bolt up here on the top, and the easiest way to do that is put the wrench on there like so, and I've already loosened these, and then just take a hammer like or a piece of wood and just tap it like that, and it'll just loosen them up real easy, and then just pop them off. We're going to take this off and we'll come back and look at how to actually put the brake pads themselves on. Now we're going to actually take the brake pad itself off. Now you can see the rotors that probably need to be turned. I'm not going to turn it this time, but if you have little grooves in there, you can take it to an auto parts store or something, they'll turn them. You can also buy new rotors, which aren't too bad, online, and just put a brand new rotor on there. But on here, you simply just pull the brake pad off. You can see just like that, comes off super easy. You can see this one was wore all the way down, metal to metal. That's what was causing those grooves. So at this point, what you want to do is remove these little clips. Bosch does come with clips, which they do a great job on that, and they also come with this lubricant, and the lubricant's used for what the caliper goes back and forth on, these rods. So you simply just pull these little boots off, it's just a rod, and put that grease on there, and that way the caliper can move in and out real easy. And so that's basically it. You take the pad, and we'll put the new little clips on there that came with it, put the pads on there, and put the caliper back on, and then bolt it down good, and that's it. When you first start the car, you'll want to pump the brakes some until the pressure gets back into the system, but you shouldn't have any problems after that. If you have any questions or anything, leave them below. And these are Bosch. The reason I got these is they're supposedly, this shim is glued to here, and it's supposed to give it a lot quieter feel, and these are supposed to last a long time. So it's a pretty good price online. I think I got the whole front set for like 35-40 bucks, something like that. I'll leave a link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.